Hi, Megan. My name is Steven. I talked to Justin earlier today. He said it'd be okay if I sent this video over to you. Now, in this video, I'm going to be going over three things that you can start doing today that will actually it will help start ranking your website above your competition when people are searching for your services online. Now, if by the end of this video, you can see that I do have the know-how to get this done and get you more high quality jobs, you can reach back out, we can chat, or you can just take this information and implement it yourself, and that's totally fine. But I'm going to go ahead and jump right in here. Three things I will be covering are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your website, but we are primarily focusing on your homepage today. Now, Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on the home pages of these service-based industry websites. What this does, it gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases that these people are searching for when they're searching for your services online. So what I did is I pulled up the number one competitor here online for the Burlington area, and that's duggansmechanical.com. I threw their website into a tool I like to use called Ahrefs. Now, this tool pretty much it gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google uses to rank websites. Now, currently, duggansmechanical.com is being found for 12 keywords. And that's not a whole lot. There's a lot of opportunity here, is what I'm seeing. And their website was clicked on 168 times just in the past 30 days. Now, I took your website and I threw it into the same tool, and crabbeservice.com is being found for 5 keywords, and it was clicked on 16 times in the past 30 days. So quite a disparity there. But what we can do is we'll go back to our competitor and we can click on this 12. This is going to pull up the 12 keywords they're currently being found for. So we're looking for what we call location-based buyer intent keywords. So anybody searching for HVAC Burlington NC or HVAC Burlington or AC repair Burlington NC, they're looking for a service to potentially buy in most cases, right? And so HVAC Burlington NC is the number one search term, along with heating and cooling Burlington. And this was searched right around 150 times in the past 30 days, and their website was clicked on a third of those times, right? So let's go and look at your keywords. We'll click on that 5, and you guys have some of the main ones there, which is good, right? So you were clicked on 7 times. Now, the reason being, it says you're in position 8, and I think you're a little lower than that. And I'm going to show you that. But let me show you something here. So when you click on that number one keyword there, it gives me some information about that keyword. It shows me in order which websites are being clicked on the most for that keyword. You are here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you are 8. So you're in 8th position, right? So you're towards the bottom. We want to get you up top, right? And so that's what this video is going to explain and show you how to do. So the first thing is going to be content. You need a bit more content on your homepage with more keywords, right, that people are searching for. So we can look at their keywords, and you want to go down this list and grab the ones that you guys don't have, and you want to put it on your website. Now that's it for content. Next thing I'm going to be going over are what we call citations, and this has to do with your Google Business Profile. Now, when people are searching for like that term or any of the terms, but HVAC Burlington NC is the number one term. So say we're searching for that, right? Anywhere between 40 to 60% of those people are not scrolling past the map section. This looks a little different on mine because I have an SEO extension on here that's adding some information, but you still have it, and it's going to be the same 3 businesses in the top 3. Now, most people are under the impression that the biggest factor to get into this top 3 are reviews. And while it kind of looks like that here, it kind of falls into place. That's really not, that plays a little bit of a part, but by far it's not the driving factor. There's 2 things that are the driving factor. One is proximity, which you can't really help unless you're going to move. but you are in Burlington, so you have got the proximity. And second are citations. Now, a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Now, some examples of these directories are Yelp, Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau. There's quite a few out there, and I'm sure that your business has quite a few. And it used to be it was the businesses that had the most citations that would end up showing up in this top three. But in 2026, Google doesn't work so much like that. They don't care about the quantity so much as they do the quality of those directories. So what you can do is you can Google or use ChatGPT and just put in, give me a list of the top 5 core directories for citations, or the top 50, I'm sorry, and you want to make sure you're in those top 50, right? And in this age of AI, because they're huge, people are using them to refer them now. With AI, they're called the three major data aggregators. They're Data Axle, Newstar, and Foursquare. You want to be in those these days, and most businesses don't know this. You want to get verified in these aggregators, and what these aggregators do is they take your information and they will automatically push them to hundreds of other directories, applications, GPS systems. And what that does, other than get your name out there, of course, is it creates what we call data consistency across all these platforms. Good data consistency across these popular platforms is a huge signal to Google and these AI platforms like ChatGPT and Gemini that you are who you say you are. It's a trust factor, and they are much more likely to refer your business to the people searching, and much more likely to rank you in this top 3 as well. All right. So now underneath the map pack is Google's organic search results list. Number 1 spot here gets anywhere between 30 to 50% of the clicks. So this is between 40 to 60, but it's split up in between these 3 businesses. This first spot right here is 40 to 30 to 50 all by itself. Main driver here are what we call backlinks. Now, backlinks is essentially when you have other websites on the internet that have a link on their site, on one of their pages, that when it's clicked, it links back to your website. The more popular and relevant that these websites are that link back to your site, the better. So, for example, say you have a local blog page or a real popular industry related site that's linking back to your website, that's what's actually going to help push you up in Google's rankings. But say you have a website like Pizza Hut linking back to you. Now, Pizza Hut's very popular with Google, but it's not going to do you guys any good because there's no relevance there. You guys don't sell pizza or have anything to do with pizza. So let's go back to this tool that I showed you earlier. And this is our competitor again. And before we were in this organic keyword section, but now since we're talking about backlinks, I want to talk about this backlinks profile section. Now, to be clear, it's through your content, primarily your keywords, that Google is able to find you for what people are searching for. But now that they find you, that's only half the battle. They've got to determine where they're going to place you on this list. And to determine where they're going to place you, it's all up to the backlinks that you have, and primarily the websites you're getting those backlinks from. That's going to determine whether you're on the top of page 1 or the bottom of page 10 or anywhere in between. So our competitor, number 1 competitor, is currently being found for 25 backlinks coming from a total of 17 other websites. Now, what this tells me is there's a lot of opportunity here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it would take much to take Duggan's Mechanical over online. Let's go to your website. You currently have 76 backlinks coming from a total of 55 other websites. So you've got more than them, but it's not really about the number. It's about the quality and the relevance of the websites that you're getting your backlinks from and what they're getting their backlinks from. So let's go back to our competitor. We want to look at the 17 websites they're currently getting their backlinks from. So you can click on that 17. That's going to pull up the 17 websites they're getting their backlinks from. I recommend you go and get backlinks from these 17 websites. If you were to do that, along with make sure your content is correct, that would put you in contention for the number one spot. Now, what would ensure you that number one spot is when you're done doing that, you continue to go out and acquire backlinks. I would say like 10 a month. Like every few days, get a backlink from another popular industry related or local site, a popular local site there in Burlington. If you continue to do that, you would take over that number one spot and end up taking over all that traffic and get yourself up from the bottom of the page. Now, just to recap what we went over, first thing is going to be content. You want to make sure you have at least 1,500 words of content on your homepage with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second are citations, right? You want to be in the top 50 core directories, right? You can Google that, top 50 core directories for citations. And you want to be in the 3 data aggregators, which are Data Axle, Newstar, and Foursquare. And then lastly, are backlinks. You need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC system or services in and around the Burlington area. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, you can take this information and implement it yourself. Totally cool with that. Or if you'd like to book a discovery call with me, again, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina, just outside of Fayetteville. You can just simply respond back to this email, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. Other than that, thank Justin for giving me the opportunity to shoot this video. And Megan, I hope you have a good rest of your day and take care. Bye-bye.